Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nairobi Sisterhood. I am Gena and today I am here with my bestie, co-host, lovely friend,
Maya Mushami,
and one of our first male guests. Well, not the first, but you're almost
first podcaster.
yes.
Hey.
First podcaster.
Oh yeah, I'm a fellow podcaster.
You are a fellow podcaster.
Kwani umesahau?
I am a huge fan. Let's start.
Should I introduce you?
You can try. Let me see.
Hey,
Let me
it's a
see how you're going to do it.
Okay. So this fine gentleman on my right,
Fine gentleman, I like that.
yes, who is sandwiched between two beautiful women.
I love
He's
it.
Richard.
Of course.
He works in marketing, he's a podcaster, he's really good at what he does, and he's one of the most positively masculine people I have.
Ooh, hey,
Yeah,
okay.
and I am there for this energy, and I really want to see what you bring to Nairobi Sisterhood. And also, they have a podcast with their friend, and it's like a brotherhood. So I feel like we are kind
That's
of the same,
good.
but not the same. So that's why we're also doing this collab so that we can see what we can gain from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that said, I want you to introduce yourself without saying what you do for work.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
right. Yeah,
who are you?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys are NBA fans, but there's a time.
I'm not the one.
There's an interview where Kawhi Leonard said, I'm a fun guy. Haha. The weird laugh. It's like it was a meme and all. So I think I'm a fun guy. One.
Okay.
I like to think of myself as someone who constantly pursues knowledge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like interacting with people. I love pushing boundaries. But at the end of the
You
day,
said pushing boundaries. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing.
Like, why are we pushing boundaries? Can we
No,
not
pushing
just
Let's
boundaries.
respect the boundaries.
No.
Yeah.
Ama,
okay,
you mean like think out of the box?
yes,
Oh,
pushing boundaries
context.
in terms of you always have to
okay.
go beyond your comfort zone.
Okay. Love that. Love
That's,
that.
that's the type of boundaries I'm saying. I respect
okay.
boundaries. So.
we would hope so. Because we are not above cancelling you either.
Even on the set.
The cancel culture is strong with these two. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't
Check
want
out
to
that episode.
I wouldn't want to get cancelled at any time. Yeah. Other than that, I think I just like doing life at this point. It has its ups and downs, but I love the fact that we just all have to go through it.
Like that fact.
Yeah, we just have to go through it.
Okay. I
just
am
like-
struggling then.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I think
we
that's
just have to go through it.
That's my least favorite part about adulting. Like
Yeah,
the fact that we have to go through
It's
it.
the
Like
must
mbona
part of
siwezi pumzika? Like I can't just switch off today
Yeah.
and be like, I'm not doing anything today and I'll survive.
No off
It's so
days.
constant.
And
it's
I'm-
so never ending.
No
There's
off
always
days on
something.
adulting.
So
Yeah.
you wonder.
And you're constantly just tired.
Yes.
That one for tired kwanza. Hey,
You're
hey.
tired, sleepy.
I'm tired
hungry.
of being
There's always
tired.
Something.
Tired of being tired at this point.
I completely understand. Maya introduced
I'm
the
sick and
topic.
tired of being sick and tired.
Basically.
That's the one. That's the one.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's it for me.
Oh, you forgot you're a father?
I
Love being a father?
love. Yeah.
Ngemwona akiongelelea mtoto wake alia. Hey,
So sweet. It's
Yeah,
so
I'm a proud
wholesome.
father of a
Too.
baby girl. She's 1 year and 5 months.
oh,
Yeah, as of the day we're shooting this episode.
Wow.
So I love,
Wow.
I love the whole fatherhood experience.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I got a baby girl because I never grew up with sisters.
oh,
Yeah, so
love that.
it's just my brother and I, and then my sister came along.
Way
a whole
later.
29 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love the fact that I have a daughter. So
That's good.
I love it. I think I'm open to probably getting another daughter. I don't know.
Oh,
I'd love to get a son. I've never.
Wait, I have a
I
question.
never chose. I was never picky with the gender of the kid.
But now you want a daughter.
I like this.
You want
Another
another
one.
daughter.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so
enjoying the
interesting.
experience of having a daughter, you want another
This
one.
is, I don't know whether this is irrelevant, but let me just ask.
saying.
I've had a lot of people say, like, guys be like, I don't want a daughter because I don't want my daughter to be character developed. Does that mean that you are a good man in the past? So that's why you're
hope
not,
so.
you're not,
I'd like
you're
to
not
think
worried
so.
about the things that people will do to your
You're not
daughter.
karma is coming to
So
your
I don't.
daughter because of what you.
So I don't actually believe in that because I don't think simply because of the type of person I was, my daughter is going to go through the same
You don't
experience. with
believe
another man.
at
I just believe that whether she dates a good person or a bad person, she has to go through that whole process of life.
Oh,
in
bless
her-
you.
Yeah, in her own way.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll be afraid of getting a daughter simply because I think she's going to go through the
Yeah.
experiences that I have taken women through.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Have you taken women through experiences?
I don't know.
All of Richard's exes. I'm joking. I'm joking.
comment.
Don't,
All my
don't do
exes
it.
live in
Don't
Texas.
do it.
Like, my name is George Street. So there's I think I got to a point where I was like, yeah, I'm done dating. I think I've dated enough. I've dated enough. There's
Me
there was a
too.
joke.
Me too. Me
There was
too.
a joke that
Me too. The
my
only difference
exes
is
were
you
like
at
the
least took on
Infinity
up-
Stones.
Ooh, you
I finished my
collected them.
collection.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, I've had enough.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
I've had enough. So I'm done.
okay.
But yeah, I don't think I took women through a bad experience because I'm friends with all my exes.
Me too.
I have a cordial relationship with all of them.
Let us talk about that.
Yeah, actually,
Because why
very
are we friends
cordial
with our
relationship.
exes?
a very cordial relationship in terms of like,
Okay.
I even know the type of people they're dating. Like some of them have gone
Okay.
on to get partners, get children. You know,
So you're saying you're cordial with them, you're not
Yeah.
close
Friends.
friends.
we're not technically. I don't know. I don't know how to define it. We're cordial in terms of we can meet up, talk about our respective situations, and have the boundary where we do not.
Why is Ngina triggered?
we
Fix
do
your
not-
face, Ngina.
Like we do not cross any lines. We're like at one point in life, we were together. At this point in life, we are with different people, and we respect that. But we had that respect for the type of relationship we had in terms of friendship. So
So it didn't end badly.
it did not.
I get how you can.
I get you. I get you completely.
I get how
I
you
don't think
can.
I have any exes where it ended.
I think they can end badly, but you can outgrow the fact that it ended badly. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. For me, the reason I talk to my exes is some of them we just met at the wrong season. Maybe we were just not compatible because of the season we are in. We're incompatible because we didn't know that we were incompatible. Like you get, it didn't work because in the relationship we realized, hey, we don't value the same things. This won't work. Next, you get.
Okay, I
So-
get that.
I like that.
I
I
get
Always,
that.
you can't hate them.
That
You can't
makes
hate them for anything because they've not done anything.
I don't think it's a hate thing. I think for me it's a boundaries thing. I think being in close proximity with people who you already have had that connection with, it's like you're leaving room for something to happen.
I don't think so.
Do
Yeah,
you
I
though?
know. I think yes, you can have boundaries, and yes, you can be cordial. I don't think you need to be enemies. You don't need to hate each other. You don't need to be talking trash about each other. You can meet and say hi to each other. But if you are having like a friendship where you said like you will meet, you have a conversation. If I was the other part, like if I was a partner to someone who is close with their exes, I would feel uncomfortable. I wouldn't say don't meet
Okay.
them. I just would feel some type of
Let
way.
me-
I would not entirely be
Let me
comfortable.
come
Even
for
if it's
you.
purely platonic.
I know it can be purely platonic, but at the back of my mind, I know that these people have history. Like
Let
you
me come
already
for
have
you.
had a connection. You already have like this proof of concept that something can happen.
Yeah.
Which is
So,
fine.
I can't be 100% comfortable.
Okay, but let me come for you because you're also of the same mindset that you can date your friends, but you
I
don't want to
did-
tell your partner that you don't want to tell your partner that you and your friend slept together or you had a thing with your friend, but you want to remain friends. It's a
Tell
bit
us.
double standard. Please help us. Help
Tell
me help
us.
Why do I
you.
feel like this is Maya and Richard's show and Gina? is
Help
on
me
the
help
hot seat?
you, please.
Listen,
Help me.
I'm not.
I'm
condoning
listening.
that You should date your friends. I was playing devil's advocate on that episode.
Why
If
you?
you're gonna, and I didn't say date, that one was hook up with. That one
No,
was
that's
you
the
can
thing.
fuck your
Same
friends.
thing. Sleeping with your friends. It's the same concept with also in a relationship because
You all sleep with your friends.
yeah. Okay, so
I'm trying to catch up on this conversation.
in our
because-
previous episode, we had a discussion
understand,
about
yeah, I don't
whether
understand.
you should sleep with your friends. Like it's okay for you to casually sleep with your friends, or
should
you'd
not.
rather casually sleep with a stranger. So I was of the opinion that you should casually sleep with a stranger. Gina was
rather
like
not.
friend, and actually because they know
the
your
devil you
boundaries,
know.
they know the
That exactly. You see, this person, you already know that they
Yeah.
care about you. You already know that they will put your interests at least
I
to
think
some
they ruined
level.
the
They will
friendship.
When
prioritize
your
you.
friends list is going
I'm
to
not
turn into a
saying-
hit list. Like, eventually.
I'm not. But at the end of that conversation, we ended with "Don't sleep with your friends."
Okay.
So we
Please.
were just
Okay, I
having
like
a
that
conversation
conclusion.
that still
I like
ended
that.
with the "Don't sleep with your
I like
friends."
that
Okay.
conclusion.
But I'm still
Makes
of the
sense.
opinion of if something does happen, like if a one-time thing happens, I don't know, like you are at a party, whatever, and huyu ndio alikuwa then you end up hooking up.
Not
I
really
don't
walikuwa.
think your partner or whoever your partner comes afterwards
This
needs
is what
to
was
know.
available to me.
Bruh.
I don't think that's
It's really there. Hey, huyu ndo alikuwa.
no, I don't think that. I don't think your partner in the future needs to know what happened with you and someone from the past. who
Oh
is
no, I
your
think
friend
they
right now.
No.
You think
I
they
think
do?
they
So you want
Full
me to sleep
disclosure.
with? You want me to sleep with my friend, and then
not
I
tell
invite
your
him to my
partner.
wedding, and he's there kikiking with my husband, but he has seen my insides.
Look at that.
Stop.
I
He
agree
doesn't
with
have
that.
to know.
I agree
Stop
with
it.
that.
He doesn't have to
Stop
know.
it.
If everyone just doesn't say
Nah.
anything,
But that's the thing. Hakuna siri ya watu wawili. So the fact that in your friend group, let's say we are all three of us are. I wanted to say three of us, and I realized you have a partner. So Mimi, wewe na person X
Yeah.
are friends, and then I know that you slept with X, and
and you
it's
also
gonna come
you know
out.
my you know
That's
my
going to be-
boyfriend or
that's
and
something.
I know
be
your
like-
current partner.
like-
It's gonna
But you
come
see,
out at
I'm
some
not.
point.
It's not a lie. Like I'm not hiding it.
It's
If
a
it
lie
comes
of
up,
omission.
If it comes up,
It's
I'll
a
be
lie
like,
of
yeah, this
omission.
happened. I won't lie about it. But I'm not going to bring up the why am I randomly starting to tell you that? By the way, I hooked up with X and Y.
What's that
Why
song?
would I
Does
just
she rub your feet? You know that song.
which
Does she know that you like to play PS2?
you?
I know the
6 in
song.
You know the
morning.
song? I
That
don't know the
one.
song.
I know the song.
Really?
It's an R&B song.
Eh.
I can't explain this,
This feeling.
I think
think
about it
every day.
Yes, that's so.
And even though we moved
So there's only
It
that
gets
comparison.
so hard to walk away.
Yeah, exactly.
okay, you
That's
see,
exactly
that's why
it.
I wouldn't bring it up because
So
then
you
if
have to
this
give
person
full
is
disclosure. That means you never got closure from that relationship
no
to a point where you're like, hey, my current does not
Hey.
need to be about my past.
No. It's just avoiding. Well, this is now maybe be a bit avoidant, like avoiding a situation where you have to constantly think about every time I hang out with this group of friends and this person will be there and feeling insecure. And I would understand if the person felt insecure if they knew. It's just that because I don't want you to feel insecure, I wouldn't say it. But if it came up, I also wouldn't lie. I'll just tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Segue into.
I like the fact that she said, if it came
If it comes
No,
up.
imagine there's
it has
sometimes
to be
those are.
disclosed. Like,
I think you
have
should
to-
disclose, but if you
Yeah.
don't, me, I'm here with you. One thing about me, I'm gonna support my friends, good or bad decisions,
Ah,
Yeah,
I,
for
think,
women's rights
I
and
think you should
and
disclose.
women's wrongs.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, now we get serious and start the topic for real. What are we
Alright,
talking about
alright,
today?
alright,
Today's
alright,
episode
let's
is about guy code, bro code. What does that mean? We want to just discuss the toxicity in men and the good ones. Yeah. Okay, the good things in brotherhood. Let me not
True.
hit. Let me
Yeah,
not hit
let's-
because we
let's
have a
start there.
positive
Let's start
gentleman
there.
on
Let's start there.
set today.
as far as we know.
As far as we,
I
yeah,
like
it's
that.
true by
I
the
like that
it's so
disclaimer.
true. It's
As
so
far as
true.
we
I like that
So
disclaimer.
true because you don't know anyone. You only know them in the capacity that they relate with you.
Yes, and the information that you have about them. And we're also
Yeah.
going to talk about girl code and maybe like the differences between girl code and bro
And
code.
guy code, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Do you have one that you want us to talk about today, Richard? Like, start us off.
Yeah. First of all,
One-
no. What is the difference between bro code and girl code? I think when I heard you guys define it in your podcast, I thought it was pretty much the same. Those unsaid rules in your friendship.
Yeah, the
So
unsaid
now
rules.
for us, like as sisters, and for you guys as bros,
Yeah.
basically the unsaid rules and the things that go without.
Saying,
Yeah.
Having to mention.
You don't have to mention it.
They're
you
obvious.
And in,
Yeah.
and in those
Laws and
situations,
rules.
you expect certain things to happen because
Yeah.
that's the code.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do you have a bro code that you have in mind?
Yeah, I think I'll build this up from your previous episode.
Yeah.
Dating your exes. That's
We are starting. We are starting there.
that's a rule. That's a bro code for me, a personal opinion.
So
that I
no
have.
dating
I
your
do
friends'
not.
exes, or they shouldn't date your exes.
They
Why are you
shouldn't.
gatekeeping your exes?
Why do you want to date people's trash?
They're not trash.
Even if they're
Maybe
not
they're
trash.
amazing. You're just incompatible.
Okay,
so
fine,
why you
fine.
cock blocking
in
me?
fact, I think
Maybe
I
we
just
were
keep
made for each
quiet
other.
and let you guys go.
Maybe we were made for each other. No. I know it's also in
Yeah.
girl code.
It's also
That
in girl
don't
code.
date
Don't
your
date your
Yeah.
friends' exes.
exes.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're just not compatible. I'll die on that hill. Maybe
So
me and Brandon were dating and I liked him. Yes, it was okay, but we're not like
Things didn't
they're
work out.
not even that. You've never been with someone, maybe not even necessarily a boyfriend, but an interest. And the more they talk, you're like, hey, this person would really work with person X because they like the same things. Me, I've thought of that. Like I've been on a date and I was like, I think this person would work for this person because they like the same thing. Someone has even gone on a date with someone I introduced them to, and they said imagine I feel like you and this guy would get along. I
I
don't know why
get
you introduced me
that.
to him.
Imagine.
Because you share the same interest. He likes those weird things you like, and it can be little things like you like you like museums, or you're a buddy in bed, like whatever it is. It could be those little things,
you
but
see, I completely understand that. And at that stage, I haven't gotten to like an extremely intimate level with this person. So if I go on one date with a person and I'm like, maybe us guys are not compatible, but I'll introduce you to my friend, the depth is not there. There's nothing for me to feel like we've been so close and intimate that if you're with that person, I'd feel awkward about it. Yeah, we are still in the stage of getting to know each other, and I've gotten to know that bit I've gotten to know. I felt like is more compatible with you than with me. So that's fine. Like I could go on one date with someone and refer them to you if I felt like that was the case. However, someone I have been in a relationship with, someone I have been intimate with, and then my friend who is close to me is going for the same person. I'm sorry, I am still not for it. I'm not comfortable. You can call me immature. I am immature. I am comfortable.
Very immature, and
hata
I
huko hiyo
love it like
category.
that. I'm
Hata
in
huko
the
kwa
same
hiyo-
category.
you know the reason I disagree also, what if you date someone and you're not serious about commitment, but I can tell this is a really lovely guy,
Out
and
of 7 billion people.
yeah, but sasa see, I only date the ones I know. Out of those 7 billion, there are
Go know
6
other
billion that I
people.
don't know.
Get out
Someone
of
else.
the house
Hawajua
and meet
lini.
other
Make
people.
friends.
Yeah.
Don't be boring like Holiday. Don't be boring. Create, innovate.
Network. Kwa nini una network na watu wako kwa circle yangu? Huwezi
Si kwa
pata
sababu
watu
network
wako?
is the people you know. Sasa sina kujua through like
Tafuta watu wengine.
Exactly. So it's like,
Okay, nimewacha.
you know, even as you were saying on your episode, when I am dating this person and maybe I am not being serious, you're just over there watching me in my relationship or situationship, thinking about how this man would be perfect for
no,
me.
no. Maybe I wasn't even thinking that, but then I got to know him because we're all
But
friends and we hung out
Maya,
together.
Maya, to be
No?
honest, you can't say you weren't even thinking that. The fact that you would consider dating someone immediately after.
Not immediately
or
after. Okay, so what's the
they've
timeline?
after they've broken
What's
up
the
with
timeline?
your friend,
What's acceptable
you'd
timeline?
still think that. So even when we were together, there was an element of you that thought maybe me and them would work. That's how I look at it. Like even when we were
I feel
together,
like you're projecting your
no,
insecurities.
even
onto-
when we were together, there was something about them and about you that was making it look like, okay, so maybe this thing can actually work. Like there was a thought that you had entertained before. It just doesn't happen that you wake up after they've broken up and you're like, you know what? I think I like this guy. because-
Okay, there's someone
and
who's
now that you
telling
guys
me-
have broken up,
There's someone who's
I'd
telling
like
me
to shoot my shot.
they dated their ex's best friend. And I was so confused.
Their ex's best friend.
So it's a guy. Aliniambia
so
venye alidate.
wrong.
He was dating this girl and then they broke up and then this girl told, okay, the best friend came and told this guy, but maybe that girl was cheating on you. So seriously, in there, he was heartbroken and then she gave him consolation and then they
A
ended up
shoulder to
having
cry on
something.
is also a dick to ride on.
Period.
But he was
Period.
the one crying at this point in time. He was the
Yeah.
one doing the
So it was a
crying.
bit, and then I thought, I feel like that girl broke girl code.
Yes.
Because if I found out
But
my
that
friend
chick-
was cheating,
that
I'd
chick
never tell
already-
her
yeah,
partner.
so
Nakufa na hiyo information.
My perspective would be that that chick already knew she wanted this guy.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
from
what
the
we're
jump.
doing.
There's a certain
Yeah.
level
Because see, he DM'd
that
them.
she
Really
wanted
break.
this guy.
He
Really
DM'd the
break
Sisterhood
girl
page,
code.
and we were both just like, this woman, the girl wanted
Oh, this is
this
actually
man
a
after all.
practical
Yeah. So
So
this babe
such a
had seen
problem.
this man from the jump, seen how he's treating her, and then been like, okay, I want this man for myself. How can I get him? I need to tell him that his girlfriend is cheating, and then
We
give
need
him a
to-
shoulder to cry on.
And was the
Yeah.
girlfriend actually cheating on
We
him?
don't know, because he said that afterwards when he asked her, even after they broke up, she denied and she denies, and to date she still says that she never cheated.
Oh, so there's the burden of proof
We
is
don't
just
know, yeah.
based off of the fact that the best friend
It's
said
exactly-
Said
this
it.
chick is
Yeah,
actually
she
cheating.
said,
on him.
Yeah,
There was no proof.
There's no evidence.
that's so crazy.
Speaking
but I
of-
wonder.
I think she wanted.
You think she wanted what?
I think she wanted that guy.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she wanted
Can
that guy
I
all along.
just when you said girls want men to treat them how they're treating the current partner, I think that's so real.
That's
Because sometimes let me tell you, this dating scene is the ghetto. Now tunakwambia it's like kissing frogs to find the prince, and your girl is tired. Personally, I'm on my last
done
leg.
with the frogs.
I'm done. In fact, I'm done with the soko. I'm back inside the house. If you want me, come for me in my mother's house. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Uko saidi avocado zenye zimefinywa.
Nakwambia zenye
Nimechoka.
zimefinywa zinaoza,
Nimefika mwisho.
potato zinanuka. I'm over it. I'm done. Like release me. In fact, they're selling donkey meat on the side of the soko that I'm at.
Uko nisaidia samosa za paka.
Which,
Bas,
is,
you know those ones.
which medically speaking is acceptable.
What?
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh my god.
Donkey meat is actually acceptable.
Oh, isn't it like tough?
No, it's not.
Why do you know that information?
I actually have a friend who's a vet, and she told me,
Did
It's
she
fine.
eat the donkey?
like, yeah, like
She
when
ate-
they
wait,
went,
what?
when they were doing their training in campus,
So confused.
they were given donkey meat.
That's so
To
crazy.
eat.
It's actually good.
Okay, well, people also eat horse meat, so I guess they're the same family.
Yeah.
People eat horse meat.
You go to Fogo Gaucho and eat zebra meat.
It's the fact that people are eating. Like horses are so beautiful. Like why are we butchering?
And chicken are beautiful, but we eat them. We can't eat
How are
let me tell
chicken
you guys
beautiful?
something.
If Ngina says chicken are beautiful, if Ngina ever tells you you're beautiful, run. She said chicken are beautiful.
You've never seen
Ah,
how nice
stop.
chickens look.
like you just feel like holding them and cuddling them. Like
This is so funny because-
Like
Chickens are very
How much?
beautiful.
No, I understand someone saying a baby goat is cute because they're adorable. But chicken, kuku, manyoya tu,
But-
na zenye zinanuka. Alafu zimejaa tu hewa.
No
we
way,
wacha.
Maya. I don't, yeah. But
We
anyway,
wacha.
the thing is, with food is cultural. You go to a certain part of this world, and there's a certain food that you would not consider at all.
Yeah,
But for them,
that's a thing.
That's the-
Like
that's
the
the
frogs
okay,
and the
fair
snails.
enough. Fair enough.
Fix it.
so you come back home and you're like, hey, I cannot eat donkey meat. And then there's a part of this world where
Donkey meat is it.
dogs.
But no one is also saying donkeys are cute. The only donkey that's cute is the one in Shrek. Fight your uncles.
big up.
That's it.
It's funny, but is it cute? Yeah. But it's just ha 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 to moment.
It's funny.
Yeah,
I think
it's definitely
funny.
personality. May I think it's cute also. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna love a funny man. 10 over 10.
That's why they be taking you as a joke out here.
Ouch. Straight to the heart.
Hey!
Like, that's a dagger.
Gina, you are
That's a
rude.
dagger that was twisted.
We?
Love you though.
We?
I also think you're very beautiful.
Hey! Okay. Mi sitaki kuitwa beautiful. Na mtu anasema kuku ni beautiful. Leave me.
Oh my
Leave me. It's
gosh.
okay. It's okay. Leave me be.
Cook is
Eh?
beautiful. Chicken. Like, have you ever gone
you a
to...
Luya?
I have Luya traits in me.
Yeah, clearly.
Very
You
strong.
and kukus are like this. You said.
My mom is Luya.
Way to my
so I
heart.
have.
Way
But
to your heart.
You've never thought of how you go to shags and you look at just like chicken doing their thing, you know.
It's
Picking
it's
food.
beautiful.
You know, I'm so
to
scared of
watch.
chicken. That's the only reason I can't even identify with this
Okay, maybe
topic.
because
Like,
you're afraid
by
of
the
things
way,
you don't
let me
need to be
tell you
afraid
so
of.
scared of chicken.
Let me share you guys a very
You're afraid
interesting
of-
experience. Just a couple
Stop,
of weeks
Gina.
back.
Stop. Stop.
Back to the friendship bit. Would you tell your friends if you saw their girl cheating on them? And like straight up, niliona demu yako na nani na nani.
Ooh, the tea.
That sounds like a you problem, you know. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Hey, oh my God, wickedness.
but to be honest, if it's someone who's close to me, really close to me, like I might see someone else's chick going about her business with someone else. It depends on the relationship I have with that guy. If we're really close, I'd be like, hey, what's going on between you? And have you noticed? Ama, do you know?
So you
that
won't
she's
go
seeing other
outrightly and
guys?
say, I saw this person with someone
Yeah, I'd
else.
be like, hey, you know, Juicy, I was at X, and I saw your mama with some other guy. Kwani, what's happening? So I'd like to know, in case he already knows there's something. I'd have to inquire from a point of, do you know?
You're not giving it as tea. You're not giving it as by udaku.
No. I'd,
Niliona
be,
yeye,
yeah. I'd just be like, hey,
Yeah.
I saw your chick. Is like, what's going on? Do you think
Okay.
there's something
So
that
you
should be
said-
concerned
you
about,
said
or
it depends on the level of closeness with your friend. So which friends would you not say like?
if it's an acquaintance, if it's someone
So by the way,
Okay, well, yeah, acquaintances.
like
imagine I've had
an
this
acquaintance,
exact same thing
a
from another
colleague.
guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
I'd just be like,
Colleague, you won't
colleague,
tell.
I wouldn't tell either.
yeah, you can't go about telling your colleague.
I may tell.
Because you don't know the dynamic of the relationship also.
Exactly.
Maybe they are non-monogamous.
I may tell my colleague. I tell my colleague, but my colleagues who are my friends.
It's because they're your friends, not your colleagues.
Not the.
The only reason you're telling them is because they're your friends. If they're your colleagues and they're not your friends, you wouldn't tell them.
True.
Because that has nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
Also, I don't want you to come to work and just think how I know that someone is dogging on you. Like it's just that.
Does this make a difference if your friend is female? So like, if I have a man, you know, he's cheating on me, would you tell me?
That's interesting.
Imagine I think It's not a thing. I think they would. You wouldn't?
Very interesting.
Me, a guy friend has
because
ever told me.
Because I care about you, I'd actually tell you.
Okay, we thank God.
I'd have to go and like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've actually seen and experienced such a thing, and then Walirudiana. So
You saw the guy cheating on her and you told her and then they got back together.
Yeah. Then I
Mambo
went
ya watu
back
wawili.
and tried to explain, and then I was just like,
But did you kosana?
Merudiana. No, we didn't kosana.
Oh, then that's fine. As long as she didn't cut you off, it's
It
fine.
was just a point of, yo, did you know that?
So in the future, will you not tell her? Like now that she went back to the person, if you say it again, hautasema kitu.
No, I'd definitely say.
You'd still say.
Yeah, I'd still say. I'll be like, yo, I saw.
Hauchoki.
Huyo amesema
Sasa
ana
shida
support
yake.
beshte yake by fire by force. Atatoka hiyo relationship.
Okay,
If she gets past it and she's okay with it,
Okay.
then
You'll
fine.
be
Like, you
fine.
know, because maybe she's
Yeah,
chosen
that's fair,
to live
that's
that
fair.
life of dating someone who's dogging. And it's life.
Good for her.
especially
then.
if it's someone nilikuona.
Imagine
Come on,
I've asked a guy friend this before. Nah, he said, okay, we went out and he saw his friend's wife out with someone.
Yeah.
And I was like, so utamwambia? Akasema, oh, we're not close like that, so I won't tell him. And I said, but who would you tell? Would you tell like, so now I know his friends, so I asked. And then he was like, yeah, if it was that person, I would definitely tell them. But if it's someone who we're not close with, it's a no for me.
Okay.
Mind your business.
Yeah,
That's
where-
valid.
That's
Yeah.
actually
That's
where it
valid.
matters.
And okay, sorry. This is just a series of questions in the same line. If your friend, like say your co-host, okay, no, that's a bad example. Just another friend. He has a partner. Maybe you guys are close, but not that close. His partner starts hitting on you, starts sliding into your DMs, starts talking to you. I will assume that you will turn her down because we are assuming that you're a decent person. But will you tell him?
That's a good question.
Ngina, you need to answer that also.
You know how in interviews when they pose a difficult question like, thank you very much for that question. So thank you very much for that question. I think, first things first, you have to draw like clear boundaries and cut her off.
But how? If you're hanging out as
You're
friends?
hanging out, but you have to linger. You have to like make sure you make it also clear that I know what's happening between us. Like we're at an age where we can't beat about the bush. We're very clear about what's going on.
Yeah.
So you tell someone, I get there's an attraction, and I see the way you're moving, and I see the advances you're making. I don't think it's appropriate. One, you have to make it clear that you're aware of what's going on. Secondly, you tell them, listen, I would not want this to jeopardize my friendship with your guy because he's my friend first. I met you through him. And now that this is happening, I do not feel comfortable about it. I do not think we should continue talking the way we talk because this is going to lead to a lot of trouble. And if this does not stop, I have to tell him what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want the babe,
Yeah, you won.
but then you'll
Una
tell your friend
muone.
only aki
Ukiona
proceed.
maze ukiona imezidi bana, you have to go and say, hey bro, listen,
Yeah.
this is what has been going on. This is
Utapeleka na
what-
screenshots.
You have to give
So now I have a
because
question.
There has
would
to be
this,
evidence.
Would this happen if your partner is married to this person or before this person is married to this person? I'm either way.
Oh, so
Because
like,
for me, I would only warn you
if you're not married.
if you're not married so that you don't marry this person. But then if you are, it's a bit difficult. Me, honestly,
But-
nitajitoa.
so
Like,
if
I
it
don't think
happens-
I'll come and tell Ngina, your man was hitting on me. I'll just stop hanging out with you. Nitacha kuja kwako.
With me,
Utashangaa tu.
like with me.
Like
as
I'll be
well.
hanging out with you
Only
alone.
me alone,
But if
not
you're those
me.
people for I carry my man as a handbag everywhere we go.
But what if, like,
Baby
But
girl,
like pre-marriage-
tutakuwa tunapatana studio.
What about if pre-marriage it was never there, and then they get married,
and then,
after
yes.
Are you mad?
the
Ko,
guy
are you mad?
Or Maya.
Ah,
It-
now
it
you when
happens-
you've realized I'm beautiful. when now you've married my friend.
No, but babes, what if now it happens even like in person in
Loved at
group
that time.
settings, like
Yeah.
or during my birthdays, that's when he tries to talk to you, and then
Yeah.
afterwards. So it's not even at one-on-one with you. He's not even meeting you alone. You guys are not friends.
Yeah.
But he's hitting on you when you come to like for group setups.
Exactly.
In group meetings.
Live.
Would you not tell me? First of all, I
Mambo
expect you to
live.
be told. Let me just tell you right now that if I found out that he was doing this, even if you're married and you didn't tell me,
Okay.
I'm cutting you. Okay, I'm not cutting you off, but I'll be upset.
But I have a
But you have to-
question. I feel like we've been in that situation and you didn't tell me. You told me after we broke up.
Because he wasn't outright.
Therapy.
And I would
wanna
have
be our
expected, no. I would have expected, Gina would
I
have
need a
told me
notepad. I need a
that this
notepad.
man was hitting on her or moved a bit funny. Both Gina and another friend of mine.
Yeah.
But all of you told me post breakup.
Yes,
And I remember
yes.
thinking, how is this
will
helping
tell
me?
you?
Post you.
Let me
breaking
tell
up
you
with
The guy, like, and we're
That's when
talking
they come
months
and tell
later.
you.
We're
Let me
talking
tell you.
months later. And
So
I
that's
remember
when
thinking,
you
sasa
guys told her-
nimekasirika kwa nini nimejaa?
because he wasn't outrightly hitting on us. If
What
he
is
was,
outrightly hitting on someone? Like
what
you're
he-
either
he
hitting
DM'd
on
me,
someone
and
or
you
you're
knew
not.
He had DM'd me.
Yeah.
You knew he had DM'd me and even asked to, like, he had DM'd me and I told you he DM'd me and he asked to hang out with his other friend.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no. And that's what I told you.
That's it.
I was like, nope. We are not friends. Why are you talking to me? We are not friends. The other part of him talking to me and just like trying to initiate conversations, because he never actually initiated a conversation that was, it was just
Worth
high,
writing home about.
Yeah. So like, why am I telling you? And I don't feel like there's anything to tell right now. If he
Okay.
had actually hit on me and asked me out,
Okay.
instantly
Then,
screenshots.
yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I told you afterwards is because of now
Aku
our
kon-
other friend who had told
Now
you.
that one was hit on
that
directly.
one was hit on directly. And I'm like, maybe
Okay,
he was trying the
okay.
same with me, but I don't have that energy.
I get
I
you.
will not
I get
entertain
you.
it. Yeah.
That
I
makes
get you.
sense. That makes sense.
See?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree.
I'll take it.
I
Fine.
agree with that. Yeah.
So tell Ngina. Noted.
Yeah,
I'm writing notes.
Tell me. If
Tell
he hits
you,
on
if
me,
he hits on me, tell you.
Send screenshots. Like now, hey, I have
But that's
a bit of a
audacity.
challenge. So there was someone now in your situation
Yeah.
where I told the person that this and this was happening. And then, see, they got back together. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't stop being in the relationship that they were in. Then months later, the person did it again. Should
Repeat
I?
offender.
Yeah, repeat offense. So is this something that I should be saying again if I already said it the first time and it made zero difference?
I think
Ask
you should
for
still-
advice.
you should still
Dilemma.
say
I think it
should still
depends.
say.
I think I'd say it twice, but I wouldn't say it the third time. I'd say
One.
the reason I'd
The
say
third
the
time
first
is
time,
maybe-
the second
yeah.
time, the first time because maybe he lied to you that he'll change. The second time is to tell you that he did not change.
He's
The
reinforcing
third
what he's been
time
doing.
is sitasema, si ungangane na shida yako basi. Umeamua
Maybe.
kufa on
I
that
think
thing.
enough.
I agree with
Over
that as well. The
yeah.
third time is
Useless
just
guy.
even though vile umse yuko. Sasa me,
Accept basi.
I already told you.
Yeah.
If you think this is going to change or it's
Yeah.
going to be any different, that's now up to
But
you.
don't you
But
feel
you
like
see,
people know? Okay, like
They
before
do.
they commit to relationships,
They do.
they kind of know their
I don't
their
think
person's
this- yeah, I don't think
weaknesses.
these things
So you
blindside
know,
you when you
yeah,
commit
It's not
you know that your
completely new.
person
Yeah.
likes women. You know that your person likes men. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you know huyu akikaa vibaya tu hivi, ukikaa hivi tu vibaya kwa streets.
Najua kuna ma-
You know what I mean? So you
wanangoja
know.
ni- evil.
Hivyo tu.
That one.
Yeah,
Agreed.
okay. Well, I shut down the conversation and I was like, this is very inappropriate and I don't want to talk to you and you know why. And he was like, okay, fair enough. And he stopped talking to me. So,
But ni lazima mwanaume ambaye mara mbili sikutaki. Sielewi. It's not hard to get for real. Sikutaki. Like leave me
Men
alone.
like the person.
Yo.
I think sometimes
Sometimes it's delusion.
is that one for...
It's an illusion of grandeur. You're thinking, I love the
Release
challenge.
us.
She's not. Oh my god.
Is
The
it-
the women in the room have all rolled their eyes.
Literally, everyone was rolling their eyes. Yo.
Is that I don't want
but
to meet
sadly,
you. Like,
but
it's-
sadly, that's how some men operate. They think,
Yes.
oh, so she thinks I need to put in more effort. I need to pursue this one. So, like, they misinterpret it and think I need to try harder.
You know what when you're natuaribia, what when you're
Listen to what I
naribu.
am saying.
It's
I'm saying I
just
don't
how-
want you. Just
I think
listen
it's
the
just how
first
men.
time.
I
You know
think
what
it's
when
just
you're
how some
naribu
men are
soko?
wired. I think
Forget
it's just how
wanaume
some
wenye
men are
wanafikiria hivi.
Yeah.
Ni wanawake wenye wanasema no but they mean yes. Like
No,
if you want the
that's-
girl,
Let your no
if
be
you,
no,
let me tell
let
you,
your yes be
if
yes.
you're a
Yeah.
babe, seriously, and you like him, I'm not saying you be readily available every day, but then how does no mean yes? You know what I mean? Like it's okay. You can meet him every 2 weeks. It doesn't mean you say no, I am not available this weekend, and then on Saturday I'm available.
Or you say you're
Okay,
not
okay.
available, and then the next time you guys
Why?
speak is like, why didn't you ask me the second time? Like,
Yeah, I just
wanted
wanted
you
to-
insist, or I
I've
wanted
never
you to persist.
understood.
What
chicks
were
who
I
do
wanted
that.
you to insist?
Or-
Are you
What
okay?
is wrong with you?
I've
Say
never
what you
understood
want.
that part where the chick
Yeah.
actually goes like, I just wanted you to ask again.
Yeah, just say. Like
Why?
if someone asks you the first time and the
Why?
answer is yes, say
Why?
yes.
Like, yani, echo
What
to.
is this?
Yeah.
It's the same as the same caliber of babes who say that I don't want you to ask me if you should kiss me. I want you to go for it, and then because if you ask me, it comes off as not as masculine. Maya is
Man,
making
it's
a
not
face
as
as if she's one of those
natural.
babes.
No, I'm not one of those babes. I'm just very confused. Okay, I don't know. I
What
think
is
it
wrong with
depends on the
consent?
setting.
No.
Depends on the setting. I think that it's okay for a guy to ask if he wants to ask, and it's okay for a guy to read the room if he wants to read the room. Like you get, I don't think there's one standard way of doing it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
There's
true.
like the steps that are building up towards that
Yeah.
moment.
So, hey, when you juke
that
some
would-
body
that would
language,
affirm it.
That's true.
Me, I don't
Yeah.
know
You
whether I
can
want
read
they
the
can.
room, but if you
Yeah.
are ever in doubt, please
Ask.
ask.
Guy, if
and
you're in
I feel
doubt,
like for
ask.
me, especially
check.
if you are a stranger,
Please
ask.
Me imagine even if you're a stranger and you try it and
If you're-
I'm just na dark tu.
Yeah.
Hapa tutacheza tu kati. Na kisi zako tutacheza tu kati. Because what?
Ogopa.
What?
No, because no. I think with strangers especially, even on first dates, just ask. Just ask.
Me the
People try
audacity.
to kiss people the first time.
People are trying to kiss people on first dates, first times. People, let me tell you, men are audacious.
wakisema
Audacity
soko ni
is
chafu.
free. Audacity is free in
Soko
this
ni chafu.
Nairobi. Hey.
That's very
Kissing,
true.
first
Audacity is
dates.
very free in
And there
Nairobi.
was no alcohol involved.
That's another thing. Yani tu wewe na hiyo sober minded yako yote. Umetoka
And then, you know the face that these people make when they're about to kiss you, like,
Which men are you seeing?
na alikuwa sema niko side
This
mbaya ya
is some LL
soko.
Cool J.
Wewe tu uko wewe sijui uko soko
I
gani.
mean,
Hiyo ni
not
marikiti.
not me. Well, maybe like Gina from like 5 years ago. Yeah, my friend. Yeah. Her name
Not
is
the lip smack. Oh my god. You know I would die laughing.
Like,
You know I don't know how to keep
That's not like I think if reverse the roles. If a chick, like we were about to kiss and a chick starts licking her lips and whatnot, I just be like,
the
"Are you
hell?
okay? What's going on in that
what's
situation?
happening.
Like,
You can be immediately turned on.
why?
But you know there are people who you kiss and then they taste funny or they smell weird. There's someone
they
who was telling me.
hilarious?
There's someone I know. Oh!
That's a good one. Maya, you would look over it because they're funny.
No. I wouldn't because halitosis meaning ngangane nayo wachana nayo.
Go see your dentist, by the way.
Please. But imagine the friend of mine who was making out with some guy and every time after she just used to get a stomachache. I think they were allergic. She was allergic to him.
You know, this reminds me of the time I had a thing with someone and then I got food poisoning afterwards.
Are you sure it was food
After kissing
poisoning?
them.
I'm not going to say the details of what happened.
Or after whatever
Yeah,
happened,
after whatever
you got
happened, I
food
got
poisoning.
I had not eaten. So I don't know where the food
You had eaten, just not food.
Iligulwa?
All I'm saying
Waligula?
is, watu wakunywa maji out here, take care of your
Kunywe
hygiene.
maji mkule fruits. Mbona mna
Kwa
test
nini
venye
unanipea food?
mnajisikia?
I don't even get food poisoning when I eat food.
You know the way they tell ladies to take their pineapples and whatnot?
Yeah.
Is that something for men?
Yes.
Yeah, eat your fruit.
Eat your
Take
fruits. Take
Which
water.
fruit?
Take water.
Like for women, we know like
Even the
they'll
pineapples also
eat
help
your
the men, but
pineapples.
just make sure, even if you don't eat fruits, water,
Yeah.
hydrate.
Mimi hydration na matunda tafadhali.
Yeah, hydrate
Matunda
and eat
tafadhali of importance.
Yeah, don't also just be out here eating KFC and
You know, why you
unhealthy food. Also eat your vegetables. Be a
Yeah.
healthy person.
Because why are you tasting like acid? What's the reason? And then you want to insist. Niachilie, umenishika pingu za maisha huku. Niachilie.
Why are you tasting like acid? Mtu inakuchoma. Inawasha. Okay, anyway, guys, I wouldn't know what these guys are talking about. I am a virgin.
Oh my god.
Waiting
That is
for
so-
my
that's
husband.
hilarious.
Waiting till
That's
marriage.
Yeah. Good
I'm
stuff.
waiting.
good
I'm
stuff,
waiting
good
for my
stuff,
husband.
Happy
yeah.
for you.
Thanks.
I have a question. How do you maybe as someone who goes clubbing, I was being told something in guy code is if a guy invites you to the club
Yeah.
and you've gone with him, that is either you and him only, ama atakani the girl can't dance with other people and like mingle around the club because she came with you. Like it's a disrespect to the guy. I remember hearing that and I was like, I don't understand.
I agree with that. Like I invite a chick to the club
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, yeah, let's go out tonight.
Yeah.
And she has the audacity to dance with other guys.
Yeah, because what if we're just friends?
Yo, you
Even
invited
like
her
your
as a
friends.
friend.
Okay. One, if I invite you to the club as just friends, either I'm inviting you to the club because you're an awesome wingman.
Okay.
Yeah, like you are definitely going to get me chicks.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Or I'll come with my girlfriends and
yes,
then you'll hit
and
on
I
them.
have to link up with
Okay.
one of them.
Okay.
So there has to be an ROI.
Okay, a return on investment.
Yes.
Okay. I hear you.
If we are attracted and we like have had a thing going on, and I invite you to the club, like, hey, I think Kesho, if you're free, I'd like to take you out. We go to the club. Nini. If there's an attraction between us, and I see you dancing with other people, I'd definitely be offended.
I feel like kwanza alikuwa ananiambia in terms of other people in the club viewing your interaction, like you and that friend, because they'll be like, hey, kwani this guy Hannah, like he doesn't, like he's not asserted himself in this thing, and I'm just like, because is it really that deep?
Actually, if there's an attraction and we've been talking and there's something going on between us, and then we go to the club, and then you start dancing with other men, I'd be like, I've failed.
Okay, that one is a bit disrespectful.
You have failed this city.
That one makes sense. I understand why you feel something.
By the time the chick has the confidence to actually
dance
start
with someone
talking,
else,
because you don't just start dancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You start talking.
Yeah, you have a vibe.
Flirting. There's like a vibe that is building, and then you start dancing.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Would it make a difference if she was dancing with chicks?
no, you dance with chicks all you want.
Hey, okay.
Unless I can see clearly this is a stud.
Okay,
And
then it's competition.
She's Miss Still Your Girl. Yeah. If I can sense this
So
competition.
the issue
and
is
I see-
okay.
Yeah, and I can see this is actually a proper stud, and this one can actually take mine. And chicks, let me be honest, chicks can steal chicks from men way
Easily.
way easier than men can steal chicks from men.
Easily.
Yeah.
But
Easily.
That's the
what
problem.
I want to tell you is that moving forward, it doesn't need to be studs. Yeah.
proper chick.
Like I
Just take care of your girl.
It is. I agree with that.
So-
I agree with that perspective. I agree
You just
with
watch
that.
the vibe.
The stud part was because it would be obvious. Like I'd be able to read the situation immediately.
Yes, but even if it's not a stud, just watch the vibe.
Now there's a chick just plain and simple, and there's an advance they're making, and then they start dancing together. There's a point even you as a man, no matter how dumb you are, you'd be able to read and say, hey, the way this chick is dancing with my chick,
Kidogo kidogo atampeleka nyumbani.
she's about to steal
Would you
your
still be okay
chick.
with it? Would you still be okay with it in that case?
If I can see she's about to steal my chick, bro, no, stop dancing. Like I'm coming in between.
I think unasema una pretend unataka kudance naye pia wewe.
Assert dominance. Go to that chick, bend her over.
Not the bend over. Okay, let me give
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yes, that better be a joke. That better
That's a
be
joke.
a joke.
But I'm just saying, in terms of, you'd have to go assert dominance by dancing with your girl, making sure that you give her the attention, give her the time, give her a good time.
Yeah.
And now, if you're just there with your buddy, your wingman.
Yeah.
If she's dancing with other guys, you
She'd
wouldn't
better
care.
be getting me chicks as well, because
Okay.
So now I have another question. In
she
the
can't be dancing with
sherehe,
other guys, and
in the sherehe
mimi niko
setting,
hapo, I've
you know the
just
way
been ghosted.
guys come to the club or a concert with like mini girls.
Yeah.
And then you go, let's say it's you and like 4 babes.
Yeah.
And then you meet your guy friend there. Do you expect your guy friend to ask you if he can hit, like if it's free for all? Angangane?
Don't ask me. I'll come and tell you, yo. So before we meet at the concert,
Yeah.
I'll have already told you, yo, I'm pulling up to this concert. I'm with this chick, and I'm coming with 3 of her friends.
Yeah. Jibambe.
So you have to know, by the time we get to the concert, my friend has to know. And that also explains your level of friendship. Because
Yeah.
he should be able to tell, even if I had not communicated prior, he should be able to come and tell me, yo, so mgani hapa ni wako.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, someone
So
has to.
who's-
Hiyo ni broke.
who's-
Like lazima.
Who's on the menu?
Who's not?
Who is off?
Okay. I get that though.
So,
I
a
get
la
that.
carte. I see, I pick, I eat.
I feel like that happens with girls
Not
also.
literally or
No?
figuratively eat, but I'm like spending time with that chick.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah. At a point, I'd just be like, yeah. So I came with Maya, but Ngina and her friends
A single.
are single.
Yeah.
Try
You
your
can
luck.
talk to them.
Yeah, I get that.
Try your luck.
Yeah.
I get that.
But even if I had not communicated it prior, the level of friendship we have dictates guy codes.
Yeah.
Dictates that you have to come and tell me, so which of these babes are you interested in?
Yeah.
And which one can I hit on?
You know,
And which one of them has someone?
There
So,
was-
because you can start hitting on someone, and I'm like, hey, wait, her boyfriend is actually coming like in 30 minutes.
yeah.
So don't try this
Yeah.
one. But
Maybe
this
ule,
one,
jaribu.
as far as I can tell, and as far as I know, she's single. You can try your luck.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, even for us, it's the same. Even when we go to places and situations and you're like, I pull up with my guy friends, and then Maya will be like,
Are they free for taking
like,
a
yeah,
month?
this one, yes,
Who's,
this one, yes, this one, no.
who's
Yeah, like
available,
that.
who's not.
And maybe if now for her, I'll tell her if there's ever been any history with anyone who is
In the room. Because now
Yeah,
it's a no.
So that, yeah,
Going back to what she said.
Yeah, so she tells me
yeah.
so that I
tell
know.
her so that
The history part
exactly the
has to
history
be
part.
disclosed, right?
It's disclosed.
Right, Gina? Right? History has to be disclosed, yeah?
Disclosed with my friends.
Boyfriend is where you draw the line.
You know what's weird is when the weird thing is when you in the group you discuss, you see like the guys have that and then the girls also, but then the guys don't want the girls, but the girls choose them. Does that make sense? That's happened to me before. So I had a party
That
and we were like
actually
3
happens.
guys and 3 girls.
happens a lot.
And then I wanted one guy, but that guy wanted my friend, and my friend wanted another guy. It was just a bit awkward. Anyway, people
That's
just
like that Spider-Man meme.
people
It's
got
the Spider-Man who's like,
yeah, people got. It was so weird because we eventually nothing even happened. I think. Or the guy I wanted one of my friends
Yeah,
and something
that's
happened
true.
between them, but the rest of us were just tulivibe tukakunywa pombe tukajiekelea.
alafu mkaenda home.
Yeah.
No one bugged anyone.
No,
one
someone
got
bugged
anything.
someone, but I didn't catch feelings because I was just like, hey, that's your type. That's your type. That's your
Fair
type.
enough.
Okay, that's
Would you
fair.
be? This is a question to Maya. So if you're feeling someone, like we go to a place, like this person is maybe one of his friends. So you're feeling that person, but that person is feeling me. What would you expect me to do?
To be felt. Sweetie, to be felt is what I would expect you to do because this one is feeling you.
You wouldn't feel some type of way.
I feel like even if I feel some type of way, that's my personal business. Because you see that thing I was saying, don't keep people experiences. You like who you like. I can't force someone to like someone. When my guy friends come up to me and they're like, oh, you know how you have banging friends, you just introduce me. And I'm like, I know my friends, you're not their type. There's no point of putting you in an awkward situation. Then you start feeling insecure because my friend said you're broke, you're not good looking, you're not
Unaanza tu mapema, you're like,
Come on, najua bishti yangu
let me
likes
just-
them tall. I'm not
the-
introducing
the
her
line
to a
has
short
been
person.
drawn.
If
Yeah.
she says she wants someone who's making 6 figures, I know how much you're making, you're my friend.
Yeah.
It's not 6 figures. What am I doing? I'm not playing those games.
You can't introduce me to someone who's lower than my standards and expect me to be okay with it.
It's Kwani, I'm wanting less for my friend, even if you're my friend.
That's girl code right
You
there.
get like,
Yeah, that's girl code right
Yeah.
there. And where does it like affect men? Like, don't bring me a broke chick. Don't bring me
So you say like don't bring you an ugly chick.
Yeah.
But naturally, men are wired to provide. So my pre-qualification for meeting a chick would not be, hey, she should not be broke.
it would be,
Like, that's
is
not-
she good looking?
That's-
Is she
yeah.
what?
So yeah, those are
Yeah.
the things. Men are
Nice,
interested
I got
in
you
what they can see
covered.
on the
Best
surface.
believe I got you covered.
So
my
I'd
my
be
list
like,
of friends.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know my
10 over
type.
10.
So just be me, a chick that
Someone who
looks
is
like
your
this,
type.
miss the type
What
of
if they're
physical
pretty,
criteria.
but they're not exactly your type, but they're still naturally and objectively very beautiful and like a beautiful person?
Have to
Is
make
it
a
okay?
compromise.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I think, but you see, I feel like
have to work with
nowadays,
something.
nowadays guys know what they want. Me, I've been asked by a guy, introduce me to your girlfriends, and I was like, okay, these are my what are they called?
Pre-qualifications.
No, not pre-qualifications. I said these are my single girlfriends, and I pulled out pictures, and I said, who you?
Maya was playing
you?
Twitter, like she
Who
was
you?
like,
Who you? And then he was like, with every picture he saw, there's something he was like, okay. Then I was like, sitashinde hii kazi.
that's
Aka-
real life Cupid.
The guy was like, okay, I like them this thick, this color, this what. I said,
So you know
okay.
exactly who to recommend and who to
And then
show
akasema,
him.
then he was like, okay, so is that, I said, yes, don't be stingy, be baby girl, don't be an asshole. Like,
yeah, the basics.
Makes sense.
eh, because ni nini tunafanya? Why am I hooking up with someone who I know it's gonna fail? Hiyo ni kazi ya
You also,
wana.
yeah, and you also get
Exactly.
to, I think you also get to a point in life where you don't really want to waste time.
Yeah.
You know exactly
Hey.
what you want. You know the type of people you hang out with. You know the type of chicks you want. You know the type of guys you want.
Yeah.
And the type of people your friends also want.
Yeah.
So you'd rather just be straightforward and you're like, I don't think this one will work for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I know a couple
Who would?
that would. So let me show you these two. What do you think?
If you say no,
not-
go enda ukajitafutie. By the way, this is a free
Jipange.
country. Kila mtu ajipange.
Jipange. Yeah.
But I think Maya is definitely on the, you will introduce your friends to your other friends. I'm like, if you meet, great. I will not
you don't
stop
purposefully
you.
introduce.
She's not trying to hook us up. She's trying for us to die single.
So, like,
I don't like it.
but
I don't
get,
like
I
it.
get what you're saying in terms of hooking people up. I never hook people up.
Me hook people up.
Never.
It has nothing to do with me.
Yo,
Mjibambe
I
huko.
never hook people up.
Lakini pia
Because
mkikosana,
if
msinilete
things-
drama.
Like if things hit the fan, you have to mediate.
Me, let me tell
You
you.
have to be the guy who was like, but you
Alafu,
see,
whose side
you're
are
the
you
one
taking?
who
Whose side are you taking?
Exactly.
If everyone is coming with their own story, whose side are you gonna take?
The girls.
It's just a bad.
But what if the guy is
Baby
also
girl,
my friend?
they said bros before girls. So girls before bros. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the girl
Okay,
side.
there's a sisters
Sisters before
misters.
misters.
Yeah.
But the guy is also my friend.
How close? How good of a friend is
So it
he?
depends on the relationship as well.
Okay, so depend. I take the side of whoever I'm closest.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
the thing. Me, I
No,
think
I
I'll do
don't- I
that.
don't
Also calls
want
for
to be-
objectivity. You have
Yeah,
to be objective.
please,
But then
there has to
also,
be a level of
I don't think
objectivity.
I'd have to take a side because me don't involve me. Unless you're telling me general things like, oh, today we went here. Mimi, those nitty-gritties, mpendane na huko. Mimi nilikuwa na nyinyi mkishare fluids. Keep me out of your business.
No, Maya, I'm definitely for if you guys get to know each other and you hook up and whatever and you
Yeah.
start to build a relationship,
You operate-
I will be there for you.
You operate like the
100.
government. You
Yeah.
have to provide a conducive
Conducive environment.
for business.
So what happens is I will have my birthday parties very open. I mix friend groups. Mimi, I'm not the one for
Alright.
that will have this one.
So
for
if
this
you want
one.
to link
No,
up, link up.
I will mix friend
If
groups.
not-
If you come, you meet people you like, great. I'm not going to intentionally come on to be like, okay, I associate Richard and Maya. I think you guys, nope,
I get
none
it,
of my
I get it,
business.
yeah,
And I've
yeah.
had situations where people have met in those situations and they've talked and they like each other and then it end up not working out. And what I do is just I keep a very Chinese wall. Like, unless something is very dire, don't tell me about it. Enjoy your relationship, good or bad.
I like that.
Okay.
I really like that.
Me don't
Exactly,
involve me. But I want you guys to win. So I'll hook people
But
up.
mkikosana mkosane na huko.
Oh, I know. We all don't want it to end as well. I know the vibes are vibing and the stories are so sweet, but this is the end of part 1. If you want to check out part 2, it's the next episode. Please check it out. And if you want to follow us on our socials, we are at Nairobi Sisterhood, and on our personal socials, it's at I am Gena and at Maya Mushemi. Thank you so much. Bye.